I was scrolling on the AliExpress again and I found a whacker for $86.37 total. That's shipping. That's 5 days shipping. It got here in 5 days. It is allegedly a 52cc whacker, and it's even got a damn circular saw blade at the end. And this is what we've got. I had to see if this is legit. Let's assemble this thing and see what kind of nice whacker we got. See if it's a good whacker at all. Don't be jealous of my workbench. They say this is a 52cc engine. Let's see. I'm gonna give it the field test. Ooh. A 45 or 50cc chainsaw. Pretty damn close. Maybe they ain't lying. The engine don't look too bad. Centrifugal clutch looks pretty robust. Aluminum crankcase, aluminum cylinder head, cooling fins. Everything's wide open. I kind of like that. Look at the bore on that exhaust. That's pretty big. We got this little grass symbol with a hand. I think that means that this is hot up here. I'd be interested to see if this plastic melts as this thing's running. I wouldn't be surprised if this plastic gets a little funny here. As far as like aluminum, steel, plastic components, this is the same, about the same as what I'd expect to see on a name brand whacker. Not a bad looking power head, first impressions though. Ooh. Carbide tooth. I can't believe that is carbide tooth. High carbon steel too. It doesn't stay bent. It flexes. Got another blade that comes with it. Got sharp edges on it. And you can flip it when it gets dull. Got the shaft. Chrome plated steel shaft. Cast aluminum or Chinesium. I don't know what it is. Connecting links. These aren't even plastic. What? Here's the female end for the clutch. That don't look too bad. I don't know how long it would take for these discs to burn out, but it looks like some kind of brake pad material. Shoulder strap. Whoa! Two heads? Bump to feed, just like the Steels. We'll see if they actually work when we're using it. This is actually pretty thick and robust. There's radial bearings in there. This male keyway here that the female connects to is actually steel on the interior of the shaft, so you can pull your shaft apart in two pieces, and there's a female and a male in there, and they're steel. I can't believe it. Chrome plated, and we got, you know, safety recommendations. Don't worry, this thing's safe. 2-cycle mix bottle, plastic guard for the end of your trimmer, handle things, and she's a straight shaft. Hardware. Oh, they even give us a scrunch for the spark plug. That's pretty cool. All your Allen wrenches to put her together. This is to hold your, you know, your levers to your shaft. It's all cast aluminum alloy. Owner's manual and instructions. What? We don't need those. Oh my God. They give us pictures. They give us idiot pictures. Look at this. Tighten the screws. Pull the end of the thread out. Oh my God, these are so valuable. I better turn my impact down. These are so easy to strip out. That's the thing with Chinese products. They're so easy to strip out. Alright, did the dinger go in the vagina? That's easy to connect. Why do they make that a quick disconnect? Are there other end attachments? I bet there's a pull saw for this too. Maybe it's like a steel clone or something. I looked up this straight shaft and oh my God, are they expensive. If we have parts left over at the end, that just means they gave us extra. I got the pedal to the floor, my life is running faster. We got her flipped on her upside now, putting the handle roos on there. Look at this, Slick Rick. This is the throttle right here. And it looks like we got cruise control, not just a ying ying trigger. You know, like this is straight up cruise control. You want high, you're on high. You're whacking. You're not having to hold it the whole damn time for safety. That's what I love about China. Safety goes out the window. Adjust the trunking position. Is the throttle cable officially known as the trunking position, or is this like a Chinese error? Adjust trunking position. You adjust trunking position. You adjust throttle position. Hi, little feller. Oh, okay. Alright. And then, don't you follow. I hate this fucking camera stand. Stop. Be good. Trunking position. Adjust her trunking position. We'll put that throttle a little higher for her maiden voyage. So, if this is our idle adjustment right here, that one screw is the rich or the lean adjustment. Boom. And boom. We're trying the trimmer head first. This is nice. This feels, if this works out, this feels so nice. And then we got cruise control. What? For the important part, the fuel mixing. I'm surprised it doesn't say it right on here, but I have never got a clone Chinese saw or two-stroke engine that doesn't require or say 25-to-1 for the first few cycles at least. And I usually run 30-to-1 or 25-to-1 for the first tank. That is so the rod bearings in the two-stroke engine can get nice and lubricated. And then I'll kick it right up to 40 or 50-to-1 after that, run them for years like that. I'll get some full synthetic in those rod bearings at least. I have to use a funnel. Come on. Yeah, sure enough, just opened up the instructions, confirmed it. It's actually calling for 25-to-1. I'm pretty sure I'm close to that, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to give her a little sip of this too. Just two-stroke oil. So I'm going to prime it. I'm not picking up gas. I can't get it primed, which means either the fuel pickup is not under the gas, which the tank is nearly almost full, or there's a leak. It wasn't assembled quite right in the carburetor from the factory. These hoses are leaking like a bastard. Right here. Focus! Right here. I gotta get a hose clamp around those or a zip tie. Looking at their size, like one of those little tiny zip ties. Let me see if I can find one. Yep. As soon as I took their crappy zip tie they included, I got solid fuel. So this hose right here, if you get one of these or anything similar to it and it's not priming, this hose is way too big from the factory and it expanded. I'm gonna have to swap out. Usually when I buy used weed whackers or chainsaws anyway, I gotta swap out the pickup lines because they get corroded, gummed up, or eaten away completely by ethanol. And that's the leading cause of failure. You know, like if you get an old chainsaw for free that's not running, it's typically these pickups right here. You know, just an extra little bonus for you. That's what I want to see. Let's try starting it. What I tell you about these Chinese engines, they might screw everything else up, but knock on wood, their compression and their spark is always good somehow. I don't know. I'm thinking, how the hell do I lock this head? But what I see and what I found is there's a hole in this thin, shitty steel plastic. Oh, how do I take this off? It's opposite, right? Yeah, okay. That's really easy to open. Whose design did they rip off? Is this a steel design? If you know, I bet it's like a steel, or it's a big brand design. I can almost guarantee you. If you know, let me know in the comments. Okay, direction of rotation. Yes, that's tight. I like that. I'm just guessing. Such a dangerous thing. You wouldn't think I'd be guessing. Yeah, it feels pretty damn tight, boys. Okay, time to lose an appendage or a digit. Make sure you hit me up with a like, a comment, a subscribe, because I'm really sacrificing myself for you guys, and I'm probably not even gonna wear eye protection because it's too inconvenient to go find. So running this crazy psychotic 52cc, you know, Chinese sketchy weed whacker for $80, with a circular saw carbide blade at the tip. I mean, I'm really pushing it, so I hope you appreciate this, and please, if you could show your appreciation. This thing is just a monster for $86, and it comes in 5 days off AliExpress. This is crazy. This is just insane. I got some ash tree saplings we're gonna try and cut down with this thing. Thank God for the shoulder strap. This is a big boy, and they aren't playing. When they say 52cc, they are not playing. When they show all these attachments, they are not playing. It's heavy, it looks like it's built, and it feels like it's built. Extremely robust. I love the cruise control on it. I love the throttle on it. And I love that all my Chinese clone engines are 1-2 pulls start. You know, compared to the Steels, the Huskies I've had, where I always have to pull them 4, 5, 6 times. The Polands, forget about it. Forget about it. They end up sitting because I just can't get them started. The Polands I've had in the past, some of the McCullochs, whatever other brands, Homelight. So compared to those like Poland, Homelight, stuff like that, these are far superior. I'd put any Chinese clone up to Poland or Homelight, or any of those, you know, cheapest box store brands. This is crazy though. This is just insane. So far I'm impressed with it. We'll use it. I'll use it a lot around here. As you can see, I have nothing but material to use it on, and this is the perfect thing. I have a lot of whacking to do, especially with the circ saw blade. You know, I'm going to try it until I bend the shit out of it and it vibrates like a bastard. I can foresee that happening, but I'll give it my best shot. And the Weed Whacker was smooth as can be. I'm just glad it has this shoulder strap, because this thing is heavy, it's really solid, and it's durable. First impressions, it seems like an incredible deal for $86.32. I hope you got something out of this. Until the next time, be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Do your best. I will see you on the next one.